Yeah, I came from the bottom with the scar on my chest and the blade in my palm. This is Conqueror's blade, I was made in the storm and I'm bringing the calm. An Elysium peak where the titans collide. Every strike is a war to be won. From the borderlands night to the Oster light, I've been fighting since day one. Yeah. Squad at night, night to the crown. Never back down when the fate get loud. Bleeding in the dirt, but I still stand proud. Every setback I set up, I'm ready right now. Yeah, squires rising, iron flying, empires burning, kings defying. Destiny's a test, I'm grinding, fighting wars with the heart of lion. Carry the sound, bury the doubt. From Elysium peak to the throne, we wear the crown. Faith like a hammer, swinging on the beat with a flow so mean it'll break through stone. From Manor to the field to the Oster gates, I've been claiming these lands as my own. The dream is Algolia, city of kings of the empire's fate is made. The capital calls, one house will rise, crown of the fire of Conqueror's blade. Yo, raise that banner, bang that drum at the baseline, run to the kingdom come. No surrender, I'm second to none, I'm the shadow to the sun and the war ain't done. Squires rising, iron flying, empires burning, kings defying. Destiny's a test, I'm grinding, fighting wars with the heart of lion. Carry the sound, bury the doubt, from the borderlands throne. Goliath's crown.
Squires rising, iron flying, empires burning, kings defying. Destiny's a test, I'm grinding, fighting wars with a heart of lion. Carry the sound, bury the doubt, from the borderless throne, all the Goliath's crown. From the empire's ashes to the emperor's throne, this is crown and cross. This is your war report.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another edition of the War Report. This was battle number 16, November 15th, 2025. I'm your host, Foghladha of the Conqueror tribe, and we're going to jump right in. First up, we are entering the final phase of the season. This is King of Kings. Wow, I just realized the logo's wrong. What the heck? Alright, well I'll fix that next next War Report. I don't even know how that happened. Alright. Well, it is a King of Kings phase if you go by what the rest of the world gets. Ours is actually called Imperial Dawn. I think King of Kings kind of sounds cooler. So I kind of kept that. So, November 29th is the big end fight. That is when it's your last call for territory. November 18th is when the capital cities will open up, or the Austrian capital will open up. So you can take over the Agolia, rather. That'll be open. Aside from that, we got some key terms real quick. Prestige is the value of land that you own. Claim is the total amount of prestige that you earn across the course of the season. Renown is a change in your property value, whether it goes up or down when you take possession. And Triumph is the end of season prize money that we're all fighting for. Alright, we're going to go to the war summary next. 42 warring factions. We had 16 alliances on the field tonight. Total fiefs is 137. There were 37 fiefs that changed hands. 58,240 total prestige. Over in Anatolia, there was 14,700 total prestige with 38 fiefs available. You have cohorts with 30%, Tides of War with 23%, Hallowed Kings with 22%, Revenant with 14%, and Fureza Federal with 10%. Over in the Borderlands, there's 24,300 total prestige with 60 total fiefs. New World Order has 45%, Tides of War with 20%, the High Council 18%, No Evil with 13%, Chaos Undivided with 4%. Over in Australia, there is 19,240 prestige with 39 fiefs available. 49% is Tribunal, Half a Brain Cell with 32%, Hibernia with 14%, and Malicious with 5%. Taking a look at the economy real quick. We have Das Bulwark with 6. It went up to 6. Hugostat went up to 5. Yazdi went to 3. Altenia went to 3. And Haran went to 2. Did not see any crumbling empires tonight. Looking at our prestigious fiefs, we have fief level 7 at Marsicota, Steinklipp. We have 2 fiefs level 6s at Elbogen and Das Bulwark. Fief level 5s at Grunfeld, Hugostat, Ostel, and Westburg. Looking at our top 10 fief builders, we have Durandon up top with 900, Goshkia in second with 520, Supply Watchers in third with 495, Vanguard in fourth with 385, Ice Spartans with 385, Quincy's Tavern with 300, Goshkia Dub with 260, Warriors with 195, Order of Valor 195, and Speak with 150. Looking at the unit kit crafting scene, we have some new players on the field. Das Bulwark entering the field, puts those Zweihander kits on the field. That is the cheapest kit to craft. If you can get in Das Bulwark, that is a great place to craft gold kits. Outside of that, you have Marsicota with the Falconetti Gunner, Shieldmaiden kits, Steinklep with the Silidar Queen's Knight kits. Das Bulwark has the Falconetti Gunner, Order of the Dragon, and Zweihander kits. El Bogan has Orochi Samurai and Queen's Knight kits. If you're looking for some siege crafting, optimal great shot cannons can be crafted at Marsicota or Steinklep, and then a whole array of other siege can be found at various locations around the world. Looking at those fief quests, last chance, Steinklep has a 9,500 goat hide for 4,000, also 4,600 Digenite. Marsicota has the 10 new rebel officer belongings for 4,000 or the 9,500 goat hide. If you're looking for top honor gains, Steinklep has the 1 epic artillery for 960. I doubt any of you are still doing House EXP, but if you are, Steinklep has your 100 regional exotics for 320. Looking at Anadolu first, we have 58% free houses versus 42% Legion. There's 14,700 regional prosperity with 1 capital city, 12 towns, 4 forts, and 21 villages in play. Currently sits upon a tier 2 prosperity. Top 5 seasonal landowners include Warforged with 72,100, Ares with 9,600, Weight and Salt with 7,000, Bastarius with 6,650, Quincy's Tavern with 6,300. Top renowned builders are Quincy's Tavern with 300, Asada with 150, Robber Barons with 150, and Weight and Salt with 150. Top prestigious stronghold is Marsicota at rank 7. Top flourishing village is Castellanovo at rank 3. Let's take a look at that war map. Tonight the cohorts pretty much jabbed a knife straight through the middle of Anadolu. You can see it right there. You have 4,350 regional prestige owned by the cohorts. Tides of War has 2 very important properties with 3,450. Hallowed Kings gaining the entire southwest, 3,300. Revenant chilling on the beachhead with 2,100. And Fureza Federal hugging up that far eastern shore with the 1,500 points. Looking at the changes tonight, we saw Brazil gain 2, Vigilantes with 1, Soto with 4, Cohorts with 2, and Valkyries with 3. Whoops, here we go. As for the houses of Anadolu, we have Warforged sitting upon the throne. Regional dukes include Anadolu Legion. Regional barons include Quincy's Tavern, Vigilantes, and Soda. Regional stewards include Brazil, Asado, and Valkyries. Looking at the champions, here we go. We have currently sitting upon the throne, Warforged of Tides of War. In the hunt, we can see Hallowed Kings knock upon that door. They are the only one that's qualified outside of Tides of War. Revenant would need another 900 points, and then they can knock 2. Next up, the Borderlands. 1,000 or 100% free houses. 1,000%. Yeah, regional prosperity is 24,300. Kingdom is 1 capital city, 4 gates, 17 towns, 4 forts, and 34 villages. Is sitting at a prosperity tier of 3. Top 5 seasonal landowners include Durandon with 52,400, Homegrown with 26,400, Undying Wolves with 22,700, Warforged with 20,500, and here with 18,450. Top renowned builders include Durandon with 900, Vanguard with 450, Ice Spartans with 450, Warriors with 300, and Supply Watchers with 300. Top prestigious stronghold is Bixie with rank 4, Kinu with rank 4. Top flourishing village is Haran at rank 2. Looking at the north, you can see New World Order has pretty much turned it into a New World Order. 9,650. They are enjoying this payday today. Let me tell you, they are going to be collecting a lot of mails. Tides of War with 600. The High Council with 150. Down there at Sanxiang. If you look at the south end, the High Council owns the most important property, Conqueror City, and the Gate of Order. 4,300, Tides of War, owns the stuff around that with 4,200. No Evil, just gobbling up that entire south with 3,150. New World Order with 1,200. They're in the middle. Chaos Undivided, holding up over in the far east with the 900. And then Odin at Amanet, taking up the independent slot. Looking at the battles, we saw Reborn with 1 here with 1, Regulators with 3, Speak with 2, Ares with 1, and Death Guard with 1. Looking at the houses of the Borderlands, we have the King being Durandon of the High Council. Regional Dukes include Regulators, Warforged, and Lawless. Regional Barons include Reborn, Here, and Undying Wolves. Regional Stewards include Speak, Death Guard, Ares, Homegrown, Odin, and Old Guard. Man, I'm skipping ahead today. All right, so the race for the capital city. We have seen New World Order. And I don't know that I saw them take a shot. I think they might have. I cannot recall seeing them there. I have seen Tides of War and the High Council constantly go at it. I did see No Evil knock once last week, or on Tuesday, but I couldn't tell if they hit tonight or not. All right. As for Austeria, 100% free houses. We had 10 towns, 2 forts, and 27 villages, currently sitting at a prosperity tier 4. As for seasonal landowners, Vanguard has 119,795 acclaim. Goshki in second with 22,945. Warriors in third with 14,625. Iceburns with 13,845. Supply Watchers with 13,650. Renowned Builders, we have Goshki in first with 520. Goshki Dub with 260 in second. Supply Watchers in third with 195, tied with the Order of Valor. And then Warriors also tied for that third place slot. As for prestigious strongholds, Steinklipp holds that record with level 7. Top flourishing village is Bergdorf at rank 4. Looking at the war map tonight, you see Tribunal gobbled up a bunch of property over there in the west, started kicking into the Hibernian land, 9,360. Half a brain cell, grabbed up some key properties. A lot of those villages, I think if they're going to make a play, they're probably going to push those villages pretty high. And then we have Hibernia huddled up in that northwest corner, hanging on for dear life, 2,665. Malicious, also holding on for dear life down there in the south with 975. Quite a lot of fighting tonight over here, as expected. Looking at the changes, Venators gained 3, Warriors with 3, Supply Watchers with 5, Vanguard with 2, Explicit with 1, and Ice Spartans with 2. Looking at the houses of Austeria, you have the Austerian Legion sitting upon the throne, won last night. They're probably packing their bags, getting ready to move. We'll see. Regional Dukes with Vanguard, Venators, and Supply Watchers all qualifying for a Regional Duke position. Regional Barons include Warriors and Goshkia. Regional Stewards with Retro, Order of Valor, Goshkia Dub, Ice Spartans, Explicit, Solemn Silence, and the Originals. Looking at the war for Austeria, right now you do actually need 4,000 to qualify. Tribunal has 9,360. They should get the first knock, and if half a brain cell pulls a rabbit out of their hat, raises up, another 3,000 prestige. Hibernia with 2,665, nowhere even close to the 4,000 they're going to need. Looking at the house rankings, we have no new houses tonight. Looking at the houses by level, we have 15 level 8s, 9 level 7s, and 8 level 6s. As for population changes, Asado gained 12, the Originals with 10, the Old Guard with 10, and Lawless with 8. Population declines, 9 left Reborn, 9 left Goshkia, 8 left Vigilantes, Quincy's Tavern lost 8, Explicit lost 5, Soda lost 5, and Speak lost 5. As for prestige gains, Venators with 1,365, Regulators 1,200, Supply Watch 1,170, Warriors with 780, Vigilantes with 450, Valkyries with 450, Vanguard with 390, Ice Spartans with 390, Speak with 300, and Explicit with 195. As for top house prestige losses, Solemn Silence with 1,105, the Originals 780, Goshki with 780, Asado with 750, Ares with 600, Odin with 450, Here with 450, Gashki Dub with 390, Warforged with 300, and Khan with 150. Looking at our top 10 houses, Warforged of Tides of War takes first with 7,950 prestige, 92,600 seasonal claim with I Win at the helm. Second place is Vanguard of Tribunal with 5,460 prestige, 124,945 seasonal claim with Tong Tong at the helm. Third place we have Regulators of New World Order, 4,800 prestige. Tigriff is a leash with 19,220 seasonal claim. Fourth place we have Venators of Tribunal with 3,510 prestige. Meathead is a leash with 19,590 seasonal claim. Fifth place we have Supply Watchers with half a brain cell with 3,315 prestige. Stars is a liege with 22,350 seasonal claim. Sixth place is Lawless of New World Order with 3,200 prestige. Maximus the Fourth is the liege with 18,435. Seventh place goes to Duranin in the High Council with 3,000 prestige. Real Trillion's the liege, 52,400 seasonal claim. Eighth place we have Reborn of New World Order with 2,850 prestige. Ray is a liege with 13,740 seasonal claim. Ninth place we have Warriors of Half a Brain Cell with 2,730 prestige. Yada's the liege, 22,475 is the seasonal claim. 10th place we have Here with No Evil, 2,250 prestige. Harb is the liege with 18,450 seasonal claim. That brings us around to our top 30. There you are. Go ahead and check yourself out. All right, next up, House Casualties. We got Bastarius, Yggdrasil, Black Templars, and Eternum on this list. Looking at our alliance rankings, we have Odin, now a free agent as of tonight. Looking at our alliance changes, we saw Odin depart Chaos Undivided. As for total prestige gains, Tribunal gained 2,145, Have a Brain Cell gained 2,145, New World Order with 1,115, Revenant with 900, and Hallowed Kings with 150. As for prestige losses, Malicious lost 1,885, Hibernia lost 1,170, Fureza Federal with 900, Tides of War with 900, Conquest with 150, Chaos Undivided with 150, and No Evil with 150. Next up, the top 10. New World Order leads back with 10,850, with 51,395 seasonal claim. Regulators, Lawless, and Reborn make up this alliance. Second place is Tribunal with 9,360 prestige, 165,130 seasonal claim with Venators, Vanguard, and Ice Spartans in this alliance. Third place is Tides of War with 8,250 prestige, 123,905 seasonal claim with Warforged, Ares, and Weight and Salt. Fourth place is Half a Brain Cell with 6,240 prestige, 55,380 seasonal claim with Supply Watchers, Warriors, and Explicit. Fifth place we have the High Council with 4,450 prestige, Homegrown, Durandon, and Undying Wolves in this alliance with 101,890 seasonal claim. Sixth place with 3,300 prestige, 14,185 seasonal claim with Soda and Quincy's Tavern in this alliance. Seventh place we have No Evil with 3,150 prestige, 23,250 seasonal claim with Speak, Hear, and See in this alliance. Eighth place is Hibernia with 2,665 prestige, 38,325 seasonal claim with Gashki Dub, and Order of Valor in this alliance. Ninth place we have Revenant with 2,100 prestige, 9,950 seasonal claim. We have Valkyries and Vigilantes in this alliance. 10th place we have Fureza Federal with 1,500 prestige, 15,590 seasonal claim with Eniokek, Brazil, and Asado in this alliance. That brings us around to our seasonal claim board. Tribunal with 165,130. The the High Council with 98,140. Tides of War with 78,800. New World Order with 51,650. Looking at our Alliance casualties, we have 2 still. War Crimes with 27,850. Disappeared. Guapos with 7,255. Looking at those historical rankings, we have Vanguard with 598,000, about to break that 600k mark. We have Homegrown with 316,000. Then we have Goshki 4th with 269,000. They might pass I Kingdom this season, we'll see. Durandon definitely has eyes on passing Infamous, which they should do next war. And then over on that second column, Warforged is racing up this board pretty quick. Undying Wolves is also racing up the board pretty quick. Warriors is definitely at a good pace to pass up Mortality. And Vigilantes should be able to catch Mortality as well. Alright, looking at the alliances, Hibernia leading 708,000. The High Council racing up the board with 396,000. Deus Volt with 364,000. Revenant is moving up the board with 242,000. Tribunal did make it into that 10th place slot as expected. I don't know if they'll get all the way up to 9th place this season, but they're pretty close. I wouldn't doubt it. Looking at the builders, we have Goshki leading the pack, 11,165 renown. Vanguard in third with 6,125 renown. Durandon is on their heels with 4,075 renown. Goshki Dove with 3,970. Homegrown with 3,585. Midway Kings with 3,290. As for alliances, Hibernia 23,125. Deus Volt is the next closest with 6,315. The High Council with 4,330. And that brings us round to the close of our show. Thank you so much for tuning in. I definitely look forward to seeing you here soon. And have a good one, everybody. I will see you on Tuesday.
One blade, 2 blades, 3 blades, 4. Always wanting, forever wanting more. My hands are shaking, my mail is dented. The Saxon blood, it is not self-inflicted. I've learned the prayers of Roman, I've learned to curse. My ambitions are hunger, getting worse and worse. My master's voice, a constant drone. Protect the cross, protect the Pope on his throne. Too many pagan faces, too many names, too many towns turned into burning flames, too many heroes, too many graves, for all the glory that no one saves. Just hollow, 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 my legs are tired, my back is sore. Sleeping in mud on a cold rime floor. They tell me to listen, they tell me to serve. I'm losing my faith, losing my nerve. They say be honest, be brave, be true. But I've seen what a Frankish light can do for you. They say a knight's honor is all you need. But I'm planting a different, darker seed. Too many pagan faces, too many names, too many towns turned into burning flames, too many heroes, too blade, a flash of steel, the fear in his eyes, a wound that won't heal. I stood behind him, a shield from the blow, and watched him fall, watched his blood flow. Now I stand here, my sword in my hand, the last of the generals in this conquered land. The crown of Augustus, a weight of cold stone, but I'll bear it all, I'll bear it alone. A thirst unending, a hunger I can sate, for a crown of fire and a holy empire of hate. Stone on stone, bone on bone, the throne of Ahien awaits. I walk